Hey guys, thanks for joining me on my second video. If you didn't catch the first one, I'll link it up here. Today we're talking about creating logos. Logos are the first thing people see and the thing they remember. So what is it you want people to immediately know about your brand? We need to convey this through imagery or type. Before we get started, we need to remember one thing. Keep it simple, stupid. There's nothing worse than overcomplicating something you want people to understand immediately. I was just asked to do a logo refresh for a local company, so I'll be using this as an example. The logo is for a spring lacrosse camp for high school and college students. So let's keep this in mind as we're working. Okay, let's get started with step number one. You need a couple of markers and a sheet of paper. And yes, I said markers. No erasing, we just want to get our thoughts down on paper. This exercise should be a little bit like free writing. Just pour all your thoughts out onto the paper. There are no bad ideas, and nothing needs to be perfect at this point, so don't get hung up on drawing. As you're sketching these logos, think of ways to combine different elements from the brand, or interesting ways of depicting the product. I usually just draw lines in place of type, unless I'm creating a custom font. Once you've filled up this sheet of paper, take a step back and pick your favorites. Now, scan in your sketch or just take a pic with your phone. Alright, now we're on to step number two. Let's get over to the computer. Okay, let's open Illustrator and drag in your sketch to get started. Once you've cropped your favorites from your sketch, we can begin tracing. You want to combine simple shapes like rectangles, circles, and triangles to create your logo. Remember, the simpler the design, the faster the eye can read. Put in some text boxes for placement, but don't worry about typography yet. Things are looking good, so let's get on to step number three. Now let's get into some type. I like to keep a file with my favorite fonts from previous projects on hand. This makes my workflow much easier as I can just use the eyedropper to pick the fonts. As I choose fonts that I feel match the brand and each logo design, I also make any final tweaks to the logos. Once you're happy with your designs, export the file types you need and you're all set. Thanks so much for working with me today, guys. Let me know which logo is your favorite in the comments below, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.